Hey folks, we are back here on a Sunday, and it is Championship Sunday at the 2019 Fannin County Park and Rec, the Diaz Tournament. I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with my co-host, the one and only Lauren Hunter. Let me give a shout out to the entire Team FYN Sports crew today. Our directors on the camera audio director today will be Samantha Cates. And our video computer director will be Ethan Henry. Give a big shout out to them. And we are Team FYN Sports. Our first game is the Clay County Swarm. Now I have been calling Clay County the Yellow Jackets because that is their high school mascot. And I just looked down here and they're the Swarm. So I don't think they're upset because these guys probably want to play on the high school baseball team one day. But Clay County Swarm is in the field, and the Union Panthers up to bat.
Ball.
Number 2 is in the box for the Panthers.
Brody Elrod.
So big Brody Elrod leading off here. Now this is championship 3 games today. And what we have is Clay versus Union. Our second game will be Pickens versus Gilmer. The winner of both games will square off at 6 o'clock for the championship of this tournament. Big swing. Now who do we have here on the hill? Number 3.
Kyle Shaheen.
Now we have watched Shaheen here from Thursday. We watched Clay win Thursday here 2 games. Watched him win yesterday to get into this. Fouled away. So Shaheen, we've watched him pitch several times. Good pitcher. Now in this tournament, they do not have pitch counts, not keeping up with it. But both of these teams will be over at Dizzy Dean in a couple weeks, and that's where pitch count will get very important.
Ball.
And it's a ball. Want to give a shout out to our umpires today. In the field is Tim Towle, and behind the plate is Josh Burkett.
Ball.
And that's let me see, where? Just a bit outside. Go with that. That's from Major League. You did
Yes,
know
I
that?
know that.
I went
did know
home and
that
watched the
reference.
movie last night. I just had
Where
to
did
do
you
it.
watch it at?
At home.
But
right,
like where?
on my phone.
Okay. I've been trying to find where to watch it.
Oh, and this umpire pulls the ripcord on the third strike, sends him to the dugout, so 1 away. So number 15 coming into the box here for the Panthers.
That is Talon Airy.
Now we've watched him pitch. A good ball player here. Now he took that strike 3, and I just have to say here, Union yesterday, and I'm going to say this, one of the reasons I feel they're here today is they were swinging the bat. So they got to swing that bat because they can hit the ball. These are hitters right here.
Ball.
And that's outside. So we got a 2-0 count, 1 away. These are 90-minute games, folks.
Go, Talon.
Fouled away.
I want to point out that Talon's dad is head coach Tommy Airy for the Union County Panthers. And he sent me some information, some shout outs for his son.
2-1 play.
And one comment that he made is he's a pure hitter that never gets rattled no matter what the count is, because he's really cool and collected under pressure.
Big swing, man. Big swing. Shaheen sends it in there. 2-2 count, 1 away. Championship Sunday here at the Diz. Fouled back, and yes, I did flinch.
I actually did not.
We are having to keep record of that here. Who flinches? And I did. That's foul ball. So, folks, we have a 2-2 count, 1 out. Now, we'll say this jokingly. The gray jerseys are sponsored by Riverwalk. The blue jerseys are sponsored by the Huddle House. That works, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, he gets 2. So Shaheen starts out setting 2 down just like that. And that'll bring up our third batter, number 7.
Hayden Hughes.
Hayden Hughes plays shortstop, pitching. We've seen this guy in a lot of positions.
And Hayden hit a triple during last night's game.
That's a big chopper down the short. And he doesn't get there in time. Blue's got the angle on it, and he'll be safe at first. Blue had the angle on that. He says he's safe. Now, I don't like to say I don't like something, so I want to be real careful because I always support these guys. But that shortstop took that to, although he did come up with it, he took it to the left. It didn't stay quite in front of it. I like when those guys stay in front of it, so if it does bobble a little bit, they keep it working in the direction they want, and it doesn't go in the outfield. But he did a great job scooping it up, getting it over there.
There's number 6, Peyton McGaha. playing
McGaha
shortstop.
up to the box.
We have number 9, Caden Combs, in the box.
And this Clay County Swarm, they're getting their All-Star uniforms this week, so these are their regular season uniforms. We've got to keep up with the gray and the blue.
Ball.
Outside. Yeah, I went home last night and I turned on Major League. I said, I got to watch a baseball movie.
Sometimes you just get those moods. You just gotta watch some baseball.
So, Shaheen, taking a minute. I like it. I like it. Taking a minute, getting settled in after that. I like that. Checks his runner at first. Runner's got a good lead. Panthers have a runner on first here. And that's a big strike. See, if you know what I would do if his name was Ricky right now?
Oh no, what would you do?
Give him a heater, Ricky. That's what I would do.
So you got Major League on the brain.
Got it on the brain.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt, and Hughes will go down to second here. So just like that, the Panthers have a runner in scoring position. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. He checks his runner at second. I love this age group. I know I've said it for 4 days because this is where everything in baseball starts coming together for these young guys. Their runners are taking a lead. Their pitchers have to check the runner. They pitch from the stretch. They have to be concerned about a balk. It all comes together right here in this age group is why I enjoy it so much. And you know what? Some of the things that these guys struggle with, what's humorous, the guys in the major leagues still struggle with it today. So that's what baseball is all about. This guy's got 2 strikes on him. It's a 3-2 count, payoff pitch. Foul back. So 3-2, 2 outs, runner at second.
3-2, play.
There's a pop up and it'll roll foul. I want to thank everybody that has stopped by the booth this week. We've been here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, today, Sunday. That has you've shared your appreciation for what we're doing, and we can't say thank you enough from Team FYN Sports. We enjoy it. He's got a big lead at second. He fouls it away, and number 9 there is really battling this pitcher right now.
Caden Combs.
Caden is working this pitcher, 3-2 count, making him throw.
3-2, play.
2 outs.
Here we go. Play.
And he gets him high up top for strike 3. And guess what? That is 3 strikeouts for Shaheen. He only lets 1 guy on base, but no damage, nothing on the scoreboard. And we've played 1 half here at our 2019 Championship Sunday, the Diz. I'm your host, BKP, Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. We'll be right back after these brief messages as the Clay County Swarm come to back. Take us to break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. And now we've got number 9 on the hill here for the Union Panthers, getting ready to bring the heat. And
that's number 9, Caden Combs.
So Caden Combs up on the hill there. Shaheen for the Clay County Swarm. That's what they have here on the top. Our team, the Swarm. He throws 3 strikeouts. So he sets down Union County, and that's a pretty big task because yesterday Union County was swinging those bats and hitting that baseball. Now they'll light it up here in a little bit, but right now we're going to see number 7,
Kendall Boyer.
So Kendall Boyer is going to step into the box, and we're going to watch him and Clay County as they try to get something going. I've really enjoyed watching both of these teams. Clay County here has put on some good baseball games. Definitely a team, if they get down, they don't give up. They'll claw their way back in.
Yep, we saw that from the beginning.
Big strike there from Combs. I encourage these kids and I encourage the coaches, and I say it nicely, got to swing the bat. That's why they're here today. They've been swinging the bat. And I'm going to say this also, the teams that will be in the championship at 3 o'clock are the teams that are going to come out and swing the bat today. And that's just the bottom line, and that's what happens.
Swing the bat better.
That's right.
Ball.
Outside, and we got a 2-1 count.
Ball.
And that's 3-1. And he broke his wrist. That's a blue. Blue said he broke on that, so it's a 3-2 count. Fouled it back. I think you flinched.
I like blinked, if that makes sense.
That works. That works. So, 12-year-olds.
Yep.
Okay. First of all, I have coached
3-2
12-year-olds.
play.
I have in the past.
Ball.
Ball inside, that'll send him to first base. And just like that, the leadoff batter's on first. I was probably pretty rough. Looking back, I was probably a pretty rough 12-year-old coach.
Really?
Yeah, looking back, I probably was pretty rough. Number 5.
Cooper Matheson.
Strike.
And he throws it down, and I'll tell you what, is that Hughes, number 7 behind the plate?
Yes, it is. Hayden Hughes.
And he had a nice throw down there to second, so that was a tight little play, but he is in there with the steal, so Clay County with a runner on second, just like that. And he has a shot down to first. And there's a nice little play by 42 down there at first base for 1 out.
Number 42 down there is Cole Orlando.
So nice play there. So would you like to hear in the 3 games today some of the what I'd consider rough things I used to do as a coach?
Sure.
Okay. I'll tell you today.
All right.
By the way, my
I'll
son,
let you know whether or not I think it's rough.
by the way, my son was on that team, and I make an admission I was probably rougher on him than anybody else.
That's how it usually goes.
So we got a runner on third, 1 out. And that might find a gap, and it does. That's going to hit the line down there almost on third base out there, left field. Nice shot by number, was that 5?
That was number 6, Peyton Magaha.
So Peyton Magaha with an RBI, and Clay County gets on the board first, and he's on first base. If I would see one of my guys just rest the bat on their shoulder, just rest it. I don't care. They had to run a lap.
Oh my.
Yeah,
that is rough.
they weren't allowed to rest the bat. If I caught them resting their, I was rough. I got a minute. No, I did not tolerate no resting the bat.
We go. Play.
The bat, you know what the bat's for? Swinging. Period. Not resting on your shoulder. Maybe I should relax here now. I don't mean to be getting all worked up.
Foul.
Nowadays, they kind of teach them to rest it on their shoulder until they ready to load.
Well, now wait a minute. Now you threw nowadays in there. What you implying? Oh, wait a minute. Nowadays.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go with that. So number 10 there, he fouls it away.
That's Cade Caruso.
So Caruso with a fouled away, and we have a runner on first, and Clay County lights up the scoreboard first here. One out. 0-2, he's behind in the count. And nice swing there, and it gets through the shortstop. And just like that, Clay County has runners on the corner.
Ball.
So now Clay has a runner on second and third.
Strike.
That's a big strike right down the middle. Number 12 up the bat here.
Jackson Sellers.
And hey, there you go. It's 1-2. 1 out.
Battle, Jackson.
1-2. Foul.
So do you think I should ask the scorekeeper the same trivia question I asked you earlier?
Sure, go for
All right,
it.
I'll do that in a minute. See if he can get it. Folks, we want to say thank you to all the home teams. They send somebody up to keep the scoreboard out there in the field, and we appreciate them. Oh, up the middle, look what I've got, baby. Nice. I tell you what, that's exactly what you want to do. Number 9,
Caden Combs.
Combs takes a hot screamer right at him there on the mound, and he checks and he keeps his runner at third from going home and then makes the play to first for the second out. So I really like to highlight when these guys make good decisions. Very good play. So just like that, it's 2 outs. Number 3 steps into the box.
Mo Walker.
So Big Mo here up to bat.
Ball.
And that's a ball. Clay County has runners on second and third.
Ball.
What we got?
I don't know. And that's a screamer right there. Right there to the center fielder. He comes up, makes a good play, gets it back in, but not before 2 runs come in for Clay County. And who is that on first with those 2 RBIs?
That is Mo Walker.
Big Mo with a nice shot there. And he is on first with 2 RBIs, and the scoreboard's 3-0 right now. And I think does that bring up our pitcher, Shaheen?
Yes, sir.
All right, so our pitcher's up to bat. 2 outs.
Ball.
Nobody there at second. So, guys, you got to have a little talk out there. You got to have a little talk, decide who's going to cover that now. Catcher's coming down there with it, and that's Hughes. Nice strong arm behind the plate.
Ball.
And that's fouled away. That's one of those at your own risk parking lot shots. That's right. That's why I moved the car way up there. I don't underestimate these 12-year-olds in a nice foul ball. Nice swing, and that's going to drop. That was a beautiful hit. And he's coming home. Play at the plate, safe. And he is in there. Nice slide by number 3.
Mo Walker.
A nice setup by the catcher to make the play, but Mo was in there under it. So he gets under that tag. 4-0. Nice play at the plate there. Had 4 runs on there, and we've got Shaheen has a nice big I love that hit, boy. Nice big double. That brings up number 14.
Dawson Devane.
And the shortstop, he drifts under there for the 3rd out. Clay County will leave 1 stranded, but not before they put 4 on the scoreboard. So, folks, we've played 4. We've played 1 inning. Clay County 4. Union Panthers 0. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FY in Sports. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back, and we are Team FYN Sports, and we've got, is that 22 that just stepped into the box?
It is Jackson Tutherow.
Ball.
So up to bat, the Union Panthers, number 22, Jackson Tutherow. Shaheen, number 3, still on the hill. 3 strikeouts in that first inning for Shaheen. Top of the second inning. Big swing there, so 1-1 on the pitcher. I am joined by the one and only Lauren Hunter. Lauren hosts a live sports show Monday at 10 a.m. with Dave Garner, instant replay.
Yes, she does.
Well. One, two.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shaheen ahead on this batter. And folks, there is a strikeout. He gets him with an off-speed pitch. And I tell you what, that was nice because he slowed that thing way down. And that is his 4th strikeout. If I'm right, he has faced 5 batters, sit down 4 with strikeouts, bringing number 13.
Matthew Thomas.
So it's Matthew Thomas now in the box there for the Panthers. And Shaheen with an easy out there, makes it look easy, going to first. I think number 12, is that 12? 42?
Cole Orlando.
42, yes, 42.
He's got the Orlando on his helmet.
There you go.
Good clue.
So Shaheen opens up there with a strike. All right, I watched the way he come off the hill there. And I could tell you the way that front foot lands if it's going to come across the plate, and that is something these guys struggle to work with at this age.
Ball.
That's a little high there. So we got a 2-1 count. Whoa, 2-2, that was sweet. And Shaheen is in the zone, buddy, and he's bringing it. He's out on the tag for the 3rd out. And I'll tell you what, this thing's moving right along with Shaheen on the hill. There is another strikeout from that guy. So we have played 1.5. Clay County up 4-0. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 2nd inning right after these brief messages. Take us to break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP, along with Lauren Hunter, and we are Team FYN Sports number 9 on the hill here for
That is
Union.
Caden Combs.
So Combs back on the hill. Now, Union has, they have played well, and I tell you what, it's a simple answer. You're not here today in Championship Sunday if you've not playing good baseball, and these guys are, but also these guys coming up to bat, Clay County, they have been somewhat unstoppable as a team. All these kids are coming together. Number 12 up to bat, leading
Will
off.
Brown.
So Will Brown, Big 12 there with the stick in the air, ready to go. Big swing, big swing. I want to give a shout out to the entire staff here at Fannin County Park and Rec. Don't want to miss anybody. These guys have done an amazing job putting this Diaz on the 2019 tournament. Eddie O'Neill, Tim Towles out there umpiring today. The entire staff in the concession stand. All the people that stay late at night emptying the trash cans. It takes everybody. They've done an outstanding job. And just like that, he's behind 2-1. Now, they don't have hamburgers today, so that is part of our trivia in a minute, okay? Hamburgers is our point. And it's fouled away. So we stay at, we're at 2-2 now. Bottom of the second inning here. These are 90-minute games, folks. Now, these teams will see each other, I think, at June 14th over at the Dizzy Dean. And he gets in there, so Union here, Combs looks like he's settling in. So KB, that's the man right there. He's stepping into the box, big KB.
Kendall Boyer.
His name's Kendall Boyer, but he's known as KB.
But he is KB to everyone else.
That's right, baby. So big guy's in there. Takes ball 1. High and inside. So we got a 2-0 count here. And there's a pop-up. And a catcher Hughes does a great job staying with it. I tell you, I like everything about it because we have a short backstop here, folks. And that's tough on a catcher. He has got to immediately, when there's a pop-up, a catcher's got to immediately assess the situation, see where he's at, get the ball, and he does that. Hughes does a great job making that catch. So 2 away. That brings number 5 up the base, up the bat, I mean.
Cooper Matheson.
Cooper Matheson, also known as Slim. That big guy right there with the bat. So, Cooper looks ready. 2 outs, 1-1. Oh, and he swings at a high one. So 1 and 2 behind in the count.
So, to the League of Their Own, where she tells her sister to lay off the high ones.
There you go.
I like the high ones. That's what she always says back.
Fouled away. Well, you know, I understand you're trying to make a recovery with League of Their Own references. And I'm glad you got that down, but you don't know Sandlot. And I mean, that is one of your assignments as soon as you get some time. You got to watch Sandlot. And that's outside. And we got a 2-2 count, 2 outs. There's no crying in baseball.
No crying in baseball.
No crying. And Cooper gets under that. It might fall. But no, number 2, the shortstop.
Brody Elrod.
So Brody drifts over, gets under it, makes a big league play there. I like that. Way to go. Cuts it off. Folks, just like that, we've played 2 innings here at the Diaz Championship Sunday for the 12-year-olds. Hey, I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the...
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. Now, first, let's establish, Lauren, and I hate to put you out there, you could not answer the trivia question I asked earlier. It surrounds a hamburger, okay?
Yes, no, I did not know
All
that
right,
one.
so we're at the park. They don't have hamburgers today. So this goes to the scorekeeper. If I was to tell you that if you'll give me a hamburger today, I'll pay you on Tuesday, who is that? Give me a hamburger today, I'll pay you on Tuesday.
He's on Popeye.
He's half. He got 50%. There you go.
Did better than I did.
Number 5 up to bat here for the
Hayden
Panthers.
Gilliam.
So Hayden Gillian up, and Shaheen back on the hill, throwing the heat, bringing it scoreless after 2 here, because Shaheen is hot right now. I think he has 4 strikeouts. Only 1 runner's been on base for the Panthers.
Ball.
So we're going to give you that when it was Wimpy on Popeye. Wimpy, yeah. So. Strike. See, I understand that, you know, the one thing you never do is you never get in trouble with the baseball moms. That's a rule. You don't do that. You never get in trouble with the baseball moms. There it is. And he drifts over, and it is a big 5-3 out. And that's our third baseman.
Number 12, Jackson Sellers.
So Jackson Sellers with a nice 5-3 out. And that brings up, and I tell you what, Clay County is retiring these guys one right after another. I think right now the Union Panthers only have 1 base runner here going into the 3rd inning. Number 8, and that'll
Fleming.
drop. And as soon as I say that, who is that, Hogan? Who is number 8?
That is Holton Fleming.
Holton Fleming drops a beautiful one there in the gap over 3rd base. As soon as I say that, the Panthers put a runner on with number 10 coming to the plate.
Eli Gwynn.
Foul ball. So 1 out. Panthers with a runner on first. Coach needs that right there. It is this time of the game. He's got to start getting his team back in here. And that's another one, because these games only have a 90-minute time limit. And he calls a balk and moves him down. And I tell you, I'll say this, said it all weekend, the umpires have to do that.
That pitch count?
Yeah, no pitch, dead. They got to do that. Shaheen with a balk. Strike three. Shaheen doesn't let that phase him. And although a Panther moves down to second, he gets another strikeout. I think it's 5. Where's something to write with? I got to get the X's going. I think I'm up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I'm up to. I'm going to check, because he is throwing the heat and he's bringing it. But what I was saying is these guys are leading. They're going to steal. It means your pitcher has to check the runner. They drop that shoulder. That's the number one thing that they get called a balk on, is the way they drop that shoulder. Up the middle, and just like that, the Union Panthers have runners on the corner, because I'm going to tell you, they need to do it here, teach these young men what a balk is, because when they get over Dizzy Dean in two weeks, that's for everything, man. I mean, that's going all the way to Dizzy Dean World Series, and you will be playing by the rules there. So these guys do a great job with these young men, teaching them that balk early on. So the Panthers, number 2, stepping into the box.
Brody Elrod.
So Brody looking at 2 outs, runners on the corner. The coach over there for Union knows right now he needs to get something going. Oh, man, big strike, big strike.
And Brody made that nice big league catch out at shortstop that we just saw in the last inning.
Big strike 2, boy. You might give me the pen. I want to be ready to put an X down to
There you
that.
go. You can be orange.
I got to be ready if this is it.
You need to click it. Click it.
Hey, and there's going to be a run, and Shanine is struggling with that. And he was on the rubber, and Blue, it's a run. So it's not the way you like to do it, but Union coach going to have one on the scoreboard with another balk. So Shanine has balked twice. He had his foot on the rubber, and Blue's got to call that. It's a heartbreaker. Kind of like turns my stomach, but. And right now, Shanine needs to realize, hey, I'm pitching well. I'm still up 3. Relax. Bring the heat, baby. That's what you do right now. And he does. He brings it for strikeout number 6. And he pulls the ripcord as he strikes another one out. Shaheen is hot. Coaches, hey, they understand. They understand. They got to right now. So it's 4-1. We've played. Played 3 innings. It's 4-1. This is Clay County Swarm is up over the Union Panthers. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. Don't forget, Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. We're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay.
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP, Lauren Hunter, and we are Team F1 Sports. We've got our tent set up down here. They appreciate you stopping by and saying thank you and how much you have enjoyed these games from our production crew. So thank you very much. Number 6, one pitch, one swing, and our left fielder, who is number 6 here?
Peyton Magaha.
So Magaha with a shot to left, and number 11 for Union.
Sam Inslee.
Sam Inslee out there with a big league play out there, drifts under it for the first out. Looking at a 4-1 game here. We got a new pitcher on the hill. Who is that, Lauren?
That is number 2, Brody Elrod.
Brody Elrod just brought the old banana pitch in.
The banana pitch.
Oh, Brody. Now, Brody looks like a little guy, but he brings it in there across the plate for a strike. He's got a nice, strong pitch there for the Panthers. Panthers down 4-1. Big swing here at Clay. And we got a nice 5-3 play there for an out. So we got 2 away just like that. These are 90-minute time limit games, folks. So these guys are right now at the point they gotta make it happen. We get 4 and sometimes 5-inning games. And there's a pop-up. Shortstop's under it, and he makes, and that's Hughes, right?
Yep, that is Hayden Hughes.
So Hayden Hughes, number 7 for the Panthers, he drifts under that for the third out. So right now, Union's playing some nice baseball, but they got to get the bats moving. And I know that's what Coach is going to be telling them, hey, guys, we're at the point of the game. We got to light the scoreboard up. So we'll find out what's happening here and we return right after these brief messages as we start the 4th inning when we come back. Let's take a little break.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the...
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. Our camera audio director today, Samantha Cates, and our computer graphics director, Ethan Henry. We appreciate both of them. Doing a great job down there for us. It's Championship Sunday at the 2019... Now, Dwayne, we're going to do this like this. I got to give you the cue. I do 2019, and then you power. All right, ready?
Yeah.
We're here at the 2019.
The Diz.
Oh, you got to work on that. Oh, we got to work on that. It's the Diz.
Well, okay, my voice can't quite go that low though.
You can't get that?
I cannot get that low.
All right, folks. Shaheen back on the hill here, number 3. I know this guy. I'll tell you a little story on him. His name's Shaheen, right?
Yes, sir.
And he's on the hill here for the 4th inning. It looks like, I think by my count, he's got 6 strikeouts right now. And that was high for ball 2. I know this guy from last year. Clay County Swarm. And there's a big swing by 15. And our third baseman with a nice 5-3 out. So
That is Jackson Sellers.
and that brings up Hughes, number 7.
It's a cool name.
Ball.
I think Shaheen, I'm not keeping it. I think he's working a 1-hitter right now myself. The only real hit was that one to left field in the last inning. And there is Hughes. And folks, there's a 6-3.
Good stretch by first baseman number 10, Cade Caruso.
So a nice 6-3 out, and there's 2. That'll bring up number 9 for the Panthers.
King Combs.
So we're in the top of the 4th inning. Union with only 1 run on the board, and that was due to a balk. So coaches like to get something going here. Shaneen is settled in. It looks like coach might be trying to get a complete game out of this guy. And there's a big swing. And the third baseman, a nice 5-3, makes it look easy. And there's 1, 2, 3. And we've played 3.5, folks. And Clay County up 4-1 as they're shutting down the Union Panthers. Shaheen is hot off the hill, 6 strikeouts. I think only working a 1-hitter, and we'll have the Clay County Swarm up to bat as soon as we return from these brief messages. Take us to break. All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, and I'm here with Lauren Hunter, and we are Team FY Sports. Team FY Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Folks, want to let you know, every Monday, Facebook Live, Team FYN Sports Facebook page, instant replay at 10 a.m. with the one and only Lauren Hunter and Dave Garner every Monday at 10 a.m. Check out instant replay on Team FYN Sports Facebook page live. By the way, I haven't brought this up, but I do a morning show Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. We'll use a couple baseball references. You want to be careful before you step into that batter's box. I get a little opinionated, okay, you know, so
A little.
I get a little opinionated Monday mornings on FYNTV.com. So be careful stepping into that batter's box. But I'd like to have you come in, see if you could swing and hit the pitch I'm delivering. How you like that for a promo?
That was pretty good.
Huh?
That was
All
pretty
right.
good.
So here we go, folks. And Clay County, is this the Big Mo?
This is Big Mo.
Big Mo, number 3, stepping in the box. And we've got number 2 on the hill here for the Union Panthers.
Brody Elrod.
So Brody brings the heat. He's a little guy,
Yeah, he
but I
does.
tell you what, he throws a nice pitch. And Union got out of that last inning really smooth with him on the hill. Oh, that's a strike, baby, all day. That's a strike Sunday through Friday. Saturday, we'll give it a second look.
Second look Saturday.
Yeah, there you go.
Ball.
Brody with nice delivery off the hill. He's looking at 1-1.
Ball.
And that's high.
It's 2-1.
And there you go, a nice 6-3 out there. So that's Hughes out there on number 7. Pulls it up, makes a nice delivery, 6-3, 1 away.
This is Kyle Shaheen. Sounds like they're calling him Machine.
Shaheen,
Shaheen the Machine.
well, I know him from last year on this team. I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh, it was a big strike. So when Clay County showed up the first night on Thursday,
Ball.
I asked him if he remembered me, and he said, yes, you're the guy that pronounced my name wrong all last year. So he did remember.
How did you pronounce it last year?
Ball.
It's Shaheen, right?
Yeah, Shaheen.
I was saying last year Shaneen,
Shaneen.
so it's Shaheen.
2-1.
He said, yeah, you're the guy who was pronouncing my name wrong. So he
That's
remembers. Don't think they forget.
No, they don't.
Big swing, and it's a 2-2 count on him, just like that. With 1 out, 4-1, Clay County up. Now, Clay County knows that these Union Panthers will swing the bat on him, so he'd like to have a couple more runs here
Ball.
because 5th inning may be time. This game's moved pretty fast.
Ball 4.
And that'll send him to first base, so they got a runner on, 1 out. Championship Sunday, our first game here. Union Panthers out in the field, Clay County up to bat. Number 14 stepping in.
Dawson Devane.
Our second game today will be Pickens versus Gilmer. And that's a rivalry right there. They love it when those two match up.
Ball.
Because I'm telling you, when you set this tournament up and you're up there in the office doing the brackets and setting it up and you're looking at the teams you have in, you couldn't ask for a better semifinal game than to have Gilmer playing Pickens. You gotta love that because they are a rivalry at everything.
Foul.
So he's down at second base.
Foul. One, two, three.
Big swing right there, and that's going to drop in left field. And a left fielder, number 11, can't get the handle on it. It gets behind him, and that's going to bring in a run. So Shanine scores. Runners on second. Like I said, that gets out there. Number 11, who we have out
Sam
there?
Inslee.
So Sam had a little trouble with that one right there. And now it's 5-1. So we got number 1 stepping in. We got a 5-1 game, 1 out.
There's Joseph White up to bat now.
A Clay County coach, you want all the runs you can get. In these kind of games, things can turn just like that. And he's in there safe at third. Because I tell you, regardless of what the score is, it's 5-1. These coaches know today, especially right now, Union is not in this if they have not been winning some ball games and playing some good baseball. So you don't ever estimate your opponent in these games. Lays down a nice bunt, but it'll be foul. Just another one of those things at this age group that I really enjoy. They start really doing some strategic things, bunting, to try to put the infield in a box. Oh, he pulls the ripcord on that one for the 3rd strike, baby. And that'll send him to the dugout, 2 outs. Can't look at that one, man. Gotta get that bat out there. Number 7 up to bat now.
Kendall Boyer. I did.
I know. I understand. I get it. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
so. Big KB up to bat here. Runner on 3rd. 2 outs. So KB stretches out for that one a little bit. He's behind in the count, 0-2. And there you go. That run does not score. 1-3 out. And folks, we are going into the 5th inning with a 5-1 game. Clay County up over the Union Panthers. We'll check the time on this game during our break, but right now we're going to take a brief break. Team FYN Sports, we'll be right back.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back. Shaheen back on the hill here for Clay in the top of the 5th inning, number 22.
Jax Tutherow.
So Tutherow stepping into the box there for Union Panthers, and he gets a big strike there. And that's fouled away. Folks, we have a 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You're watching our 2 o'clock game. We have a 4 o'clock and a 6 o'clock game. Our next game coming up will be the Pickens Dragons versus the Gilmer Bobcats. Can't ask for any bigger matchup than that. And then we will have our championship game today at 6 o'clock. So everything's got a 2-hour space. And inside, so Tutherow swings at a high inside one, and that's another strikeout, and that looks like number 7 for Shaneen. So he is hot today, and I tell you what, coach has got to feel good over there if he gets a full game out of one pitcher, because at this age group, it's not uncommon. Sometimes I have to go with 2-3 pitchers in a game. So if Clay walks away only using one pitcher in this first game, he could not be any happier. Shaneen with 7 strikeouts. And Shaneen looks a little bit tired. He's dropping that shoulder on his pitch, taking an extra breather. Look at him out there. He's not too tired to hurl a strike like that, baby. But he is. He's feeling it. It's a 2-1. And there's a ball, 2-2. 3-1. 3-1. Sorry, 3-1, 1 out. And Clay County up 5-1. We are Team FYN Sports, folks. And there's ball 4.
I can hear the chatter out there.
Can you hear the chatter?
I can hear the chatter.
I am glad you're keeping up with the chatter.
My baseball vocabulary is improving.
There's a big strike from Shaneen, but so with 1 out, the Union Panthers have 1 on base. Is that Orlando up there?
Yep, Orlando. Cole Orlando.
And is that going to drop? Big league play. And no, he doesn't get a double play on it, but our second baseman there.
Cooper Matheson.
So Cooper Matheson with a big play, man. Comes up with the snow cone, man. You know what I mean? That's where you got the ball right on the tip of the glove and you hang on to it. And he's got it, and he gets it over to first, but nice attempt for that double, but so 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Clay County out in the field. Big swing. I can't let this game pass, and I haven't said it yet. You know what I'm going to say.
Yes, I know what you're going to say.
I cannot stand these prefab mounts. I've saw
Every game.
fouled back.
That one I did flinch.
I tell you, I've said it over. I understand Park and Rec economically. They got to do it so they can adjust the fields to get different age groups. But for me, I like the real dirt on the hill for these guys that are working. And there it is. Let me get another X, because I got another strikeout here. And if I'm right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 strikeouts in 5 innings for Shaheen, and a 5-1 game, Clay over Union. And that 1 run is due to a balk. So no earned runs for Union right now. And we're going into the bottom of the 5th inning. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports, as soon as we return from these brief messages.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell.
Oh, gosh, you heard Blue. Blue said, let's play. He knows my song right there. Let's play ball.
Ball.
And there we go. Number 2 still on the hill for the Union Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th.
Brody Elrod.
So Brody on the hill. And there's a big swing. And number
5, Cooper Matheson.
So Cooper Matheson gets down to first. Number 13 just couldn't keep the handle on that one. So a leadoff runner there for Clay County. And that'll bring up, I think, number 6.
Peyton McGaha.
So McGaha on there. Big swing, and the runner will be going back to first. So we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. We had, I think, 25 minutes at the top of the inning. So this could be the game right here. If we run out of time at the end, before the inning ends, it'll be the game. If not, we got to start another inning. And there's a big swing, and that's a big stick down to third. That's a rip, baby. And he is sending it. And it's not going to be enough. So we're going to have, he's safe at second. So McGaha with a big rip down the left field line there brings in another run. So we've got a 6-1 game, and McGaha on second, and number 10 stepping into the box.
As Cade Caruso.
So we got 1 out. Big swing, he chases that outside. I tell you what, that's Clay County coach has got to be a happy guy right now. Now what will really make him happy is for this game to be over with. Safe, safe, safe. Blue had the angle on it. Blue had the angle on it, and he hesitated. So I hate it for him, but that brief hesitation, 1 out. That brief hesitation might have been what cost him over there, because Blue had the angle on it. It was tight. So we've got runners on the corner, first and third. Number 12, big hit.
Jackson Sellers.
And the left fielder cannot make the catch. And that's danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. It brings in another one. So we're up 7-1, runners on second and third, 1 out. Now I'm telling you, this Clay County coach, obviously he wants to get out of this one with the W, but if he gets out of here with 1 pitcher on the hill with Shanine, he's got to be happy to get that complete game, knowing he did not have to work any other pitchers, and he'll be ready for 6 o'clock. So is that number 3?
That's Big Mo.
Oh, Big Mo up there. And Big Mo with the swing, just like I called it, up the center field with a big rip. And Mo will grab 2 RBIs as he's standing on first. And we've got a 9-1 game just like that. Clay County has opened some things up here in the bottom of the 5th. The coach coming out, talking to his pitcher. Looks like he's going to bring Hughes in. Is that Hughes, number 7?
Yep, that is Hayden Hughes.
And that's his big guy. That looks like Union Panthers' go-to guy right here. Hughes can bring the heat. That's what Coach needs, because if there's any time left, Coach needs out of this ASAP to try to hope there's time on the clock to start a 6th inning. If not, you're going to see this, and that's Blue saying it's over.
told me one. That's what I thought, but
Everybody scored. Let off. Peyton scored.
last.
Last pitch right here.
Okay.
Justin said no outs.
Okay.
Let's go back.
No outs. Play.
All right, folks, Hughes on the hill there now. Had a brief little break there.
Strike.
And he opens up with a strike. So, coach of Union Panthers want to get off the field ASAP and see, hopefully, there's a couple minutes on this timer. That's his hope.
Ball.
And Big Mo down there at second. Is that number 3 down there?
Yep, that's Big Mo Walker.
1-1.
Folks, we're your host today, Team FYN Sports Production.
Strike.
That's a big strike, 1 and 2.
1-2.
Find us on Facebook, Team FYN Sports, Instagram, and follow us on Twitter at Team FYN Sports. And that's a pass ball. So 1 and 2. Is that number 3 in the gray? Is that
That's Shaheen.
Shaheen is up to bat. This is our pitcher. Right now he has 3, 6, 8 strikeouts on the day.
He is on fire.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, man. Blue pulls the ripcord, sends him to the dugout. So Hughes comes in, big guy here on the hill, brings the heat, does exactly what coach needs him to do, and gets the strikeout, and that'll bring up number 14.
Dawson Devane.
Dawson looking at runner on third, 2 outs.
Ball.
All right, 1 out. Sorry about that, folks. I had it at 2.
Ball. 2-0.
Yeah, because I'm ready to tell you that. Okay. All right, folks. 1 ball.
Strike.
Oh, he's bringing it. He's bringing it. So we see Hughes at shortstop. We see him in the outfield. I think we've seen him behind the plate today. Now he's on the hill. And that's a solid shot to shortstop. He can't keep the handle on it, and it ends up in the outfield. That was a screamer there. So Big Mo crosses the plate, and
Dawson Devane.
number 1 there up to bat.
That is Joseph White.
Joseph White coming to bat here, and we got a 10-1 game now. Looks like we're bringing in a courtesy runner. I don't know his number down there. It just looks like they asked for a tall guy.
Yeah.
Bring me out a tall guy. I need him. We got a courtesy runner on first.
That's number
And he has
9.
gone. Number 9 is Lightning, boy.
That's Logan Cummins.
So Logan on second, just like that. 1 ball, 1 out. 10-1 game here. Clay has opened it up.
Ball.
And Logan's in there at third. And I tell you what, I want to give a big shout out to these base coaches. They are on the ball, these base coaches here. I haven't seen many plays at the plate. They know when to send their runners. They're aggressive, but they also know when to hold them up there. So good shout out to the base coaches here today, all of these teams. There you go, just exactly what I'm telling you. And it looks like he did not stay out there long. He is across home plate. And that's it, because it's 11-1. We have a 10-run roll after 5. So that is the ball game, folks. And it looks like we've got the Clay County Swarm. We'll be back at 6 o'clock. We're going to see them again, so congratulations to them. But we want to give a big shout out right now to the Union County Panthers. We have really enjoyed here at Team F1 Sports watching you guys play. Can't wait to see you over at White County at Dizzy Dean in a couple weeks. Lauren, the Union Panthers, they did a great job. We've really enjoyed watching them play.
Yes, we have. And another special thank you to head coach Tommy Airy for sending me this information. He just wanted to share that he's very
Hey, Union Panthers, great job. Clay County Swarm, we'll see you at 6. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter and our camera audio director, Samantha Cates, and our computer graphics director, Ethan Henry. Next up, Pickett's Dragons and the Gilmer Bobcats. Can't write a better script than that. We'll see you back in just a couple minutes. We're out for this one. Take us out of here, Ethan.